Veliki pozdrav svim gledalcima Arena Fight, dobrodošli još jedan Arena Fight intervju. Velika mi je čast da najavim našeg današnjeg gosta ovde u Beogradu, u Srbiji, po prvi put na našem tlu, legendarni UFC šampion, dvostruki šampion lake i welter divizije, nekadašnji svetski šampion u sambo i pound for pound, najbolji borac na svetu, gospodin Islam Ramazanović Makhachev. Islam, first of all, welcome to Serbia, welcome to Belgrade.
Thank you, thank you.
This is your first time in Serbia. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I'm first time in Serbia. Today I coming from Dubai, but look the hotel. I still feel like I'm Dubai right now.
What brings you to Serbia right now?
Our friends, we have a lot of friends in Serbia. Just now I have a little bit time. We have Ramadan month when I'm not training and not fighting. And when I have some times, I love to travel, love to see my fans and friends.
Yeah, Serbia is especially one country where you have a lot of fans. But you mentioned that you came from Dubai. You were over there to watch your friend Usman Nurmagomedov defend his title. How are you satisfied with his result?
Last Saturday, it's the big night for our team. 7 people fighting that night, you know. Was big night, and most of them win, you know. They prepared last couple months in Dubai. We did big camp, a lot of guys training. Khabib's pushing them like very hard, and we have good performance in Dubai.
You had great time over there, and I've seen a video you and Anthony Joshua were talking about your probably most famous sentence, most famous quote, 2 or 3 years to Dagestan, and everybody.
Yeah, he showed me, he told me, I want to make T-shirts. And I said, I'll tell him, okay, I will give you approval, you can make it. And you have to also come to Dagestan to improve your wrestling, you know. This guy is huge, big, very good striking, one of the best boxer in the world. If this big guy improve his wrestling, can you imagine how good he's gonna be in MMA?
Yes, but I would like to make that sentence very clear to the fans. I mean, you said it quickly, 2 or 3 years to Dagestan, but why did you mean 2 or 3 years is the best optimal time to develop your skill set?
It's not like joke I say that time, you know. I sit with Daniel Carmen talking about the wrestling, you know, and he say, I want to my son become like high level wrestler, you know. And I just tell him, hey, you in like US right now, and you're not gonna push your son very hard, you know. But we have place, and everybody will know it's your son. We're gonna take care of him, give him good school, you know, good coaches who can help him, you know. And I was like in my mind, if you really want to your son become like good wrestler, just send him for 2-3 years, and he will come back, and he's gonna be American champion, like minimum.
Yeah, I said because when you started your martial arts career, you had like 2 years break when you were playing football. And then you came back to the freestyle wrestling. And how much time did you need to get back in the fighting shape, except the football shape?
It's very difficult, you know, two different sports, you know. But any sports, you have to be patient, you know. If you want to be like good, just good, you know, you can do like maybe 5 times a week training. But if you want to be high level, if you want to be champion, you have to do like more than everybody, like football or MMA. If you're gonna spend like many hours, if you really want to be, you're gonna be, you know. But a lot of people want, but not much, you know. Now I told like many people, MMA, it's like high level sports. Before, you remember, like maybe 15 years ago, some like karate guy can come and beat everybody, become champion. Now it's not possible. Now you have to be completely like MMA fighter who can wrestle, who can punch, who can grapple, you know. All your skills have to be in good level.
But you had very good starting point for the MMA, the combat sambo. So is the combat sambo the best main sport for the MMA?
For sure. I think in combat sambo it's really good, you know. Wrestling make you maybe more tough, more like strong guy, but Sambo all about techniques, you know. It's one point it can change everything. That's why I have huge experience, amateur experience in Sambo. I complete a lot, you know, in Sambo, combat Sambo, and I have big background.
But you started as a taekwondo practitioner.
Yeah. First my sport, you know. I told the minister in airport today, you know, I know you will make it UFC event here, you want to make it in UFC event in Serbia. It's how I started taekwondo. That time, I don't know any athletes, you know, but my neighbor is four-time European champion, Saifullah Magomedov. I just see how he come, how he win the tournaments, how like people come to like see him, support him, and I just love, you know. That time I just started training, and last month I was in Dubai, and I sit right behind the Djokovic, you know, and we literally spoke about tennis. Now I'm like tennis fans. I watch all Australian Open. I know who win, who lose, like how they play, you know. Just 5 minutes can change like mind for the kids, you know. For example, for me, I love tennis, but it's like a really hard sport to beginning right now for me, but I start to play paddle a lot now.
I've seen the video on Instagram that you were pushing the wall, so I was
I every day now in Dubai, like maybe 2 weeks, minimum 10 days I play paddle, you know. I love this sport.
Great. You started as a taekwondo practitioner, later the Wushu Sanda,
I go football, I go wrestling, I go judo, I go sambo, you know, I changed many things.
But one thing that changed your career and everything was the friendship with your friend Khabib and the leadership of his father, the greatest MMA coach of all time, the great Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Can you explain us that first training when you came over there, the first connection with them?
You know, it's the most important things. Your team, who is your team, you know, and which goal they follow, what they want, you know. If you guys follow same goal to be best in the world and you every day help each other, it means you will have good success, you know. Like our team, we're not just teammates, we're all brothers, you know. We're not just sparring partners, we're all who want to support to, for example, Khabib. He became UFC champion, he retired. He can do whatever he wants, but he wants his brothers to be best in the world, you know. Same things for me right now. I help other guys from our gym to they give them some advice to they become like champions, you know. And the important things, which team you choose. I go football, I go taekwondo, I go wushu sanda, but I don't find the relationships, you know. I don't find the team which one I want to be all my life. Maybe that's why I stay in the sambo. I choose the sambo because I feel that the team who want same progress, you know, same target, who follow same target. And last 15-20 years I training with same guys, you know, and some of them retired, but they still support, they still come, like just Serbia. I have one of the guy with me who just come to, maybe I will training tomorrow morning, you know. He just come to help me, you know. And we have huge team, not team, we have all brothers. I call them brothers. They're not my teammate, they're my all brothers.
When you talk about brotherhood in the team, I must ask you one thing. This summer I was reading Abdulmanap's book about coaching, about lifestyle in Dagestan, and he said that because he had so many students, so many young people training with him, he couldn't handle them all, and he gave the guys from the Hushat to you to be their leader. You was the leader from the guys from the Hushat, and he asked you to be the role model for them. How did you manage to do that?
Yeah, you know, it's Abdulmanap not with us right now, but we still follow his program, his discipline, you know. It's the important things. When he was with us, that time I'm like in top 10 in UFC, like, you know, I have like good success that time. But he say the guys who from my neighbors, hey, you have good example Islam, just follow him. And now we have some group, you know, Khoshed group. We have who live in the downtime from there, the guys, you know. But we're all training every day. Every day we spend times together, you know. And I'm not just support the Khoshed guys. I try to support everybody in the gym because, you know, I saw they live family, live everything. They just spend time to become best, and I wish them to be best because I know how they grow up. You know, most of them grow up with me, and you know, it's the really hard sport, and I want everybody make money, support family, you know, and to become champions.
Yeah, I'm asking this because you said one great thing in the airport today, that you need to be the role model for every young kid in Dagestan. They cannot see you with a cigar, with alcohol, with everything. So you need to be role model, not just for the fighting, for the life for them.
Yeah, of course. It's like some things, you know, some things big, you know, not just for today, for the future, you know, and how many young kids look it for the Khabib, look it for our team, you know, and we never go party, we never go somewhere, we never smoke, drink, do some bad things, you know, and that's why we have big support in our country, and I also try to show like MMA fighter, try to show like real Muslims, you know, who is the not smoking, not do this all bad things.
We mentioned Abdulmanap, the question before. I remember his words in one of the interviews after your first and only loss in your career, in your second UFC fight. I mean, that picture when Martin's hand is raised and you're down on the floor and praying and giving glory to the God. Abdulmanap said that he was crying because you lost, and he said, all glory to the God, this is a big lesson, and Islam is going to be the champion one day, and you made it finally.
Of course, when we win, we always say thanks God because He gave that victory. But when I lose, it's also God give me the exam, you know, to check. And no matter win or loss, I always have to say Alhamdulillah, to thanks God to give me this. And that time, maybe I'm wrong, you know. I thinking like I feel I can spar with everyone, I can fight with everyone. Nobody gonna stop me, you know. Maybe that is the time they God show me you are not the best. You just beginner, you know. But that time I thinking I'm training with Khabib, with the old champions, and okay, nobody can stop me, you know. And you know, in my mind that fight, I thinking that guy is old, you know. I gonna push him all fights. He gonna if I'm tired, he gonna tired more, you know. I don't have the plan for the fight. I just want to push him, make him tired. And MMA, that sport, one punch can change everything, you know. And from that lose, I completely different fighter. I more smart now, you know, and maybe who knows? Just God know. Maybe if I'm not lose that time, I'm never gonna be UFC champion, you know.
Yeah, but you finally made it, and 10 years later, you became a double champ. We're going to talk about that lately. But that first belt that you won against Charles Oliveira, you had 10-fight win streak. He had like 11-fight win streak, only one by decision. He finished all his opponents, and many people thought that it is going to be the toughest opponent in your career. But you did really good fight, great punching combos. In second round, punching with a hook. He fell on the ground, you submitted him, and finally, belt is yours. Can you express that feeling?
That fight, I cannot lose. I spent my whole life for that moment, you know, training, you know, whole life. You can imagine, like 15, 20 years, every day, gym, back, not family, not friends, not go somewhere, you know, discipline. And that fight I cannot lose. And I just put on table everything what I have that night, you know. And I remember that emotion, which one I have when he tapped, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's moment when you understood, well done, everything is finished, you know, how many years you spent, how many years you did everything right to become UFC champion, you know. It's the moment, it's the emotion which one I think I never feel before, and I'm not never feel again. Like when I become double champ, same things. It's not same. The first belt is biggest things for my life.
Yeah, but how it was, because when you won the second belt, Khabib came inside and took the belt from Dana White, and he wanted to give it to you. It's interesting to me because Abdulmanap once said, when Khabib became a champion, he said, I want 3 next fights. Fight against Conor, fight against Tony Ferguson, and fight against the welterweight champion. Unfortunately, Khabib never became the double champ, but you made it last year and became the double champ and made his words happen. So how it was when Khabib gave you the belt?
Abdulmanap knows, you know, all my life I did everything what he say. I listen him because I believe him. He is the guy who believed me first, you know. When I was young, when I'm not thinking about UFC belt, he told me, do same things, be patient, and one day it's coming, you know, you will be champion, you know. And I don't believe other people, I believe him, you know. I start to training more, start to spend more time in the gym. When I have some problem outside, when I have to go to fix some problem, he say, hey, go to the gym, I will do it for you. And he helped me a lot, you know, and I always say, thanks God, thanks Abdulmanap to he's doing for me like many things.
So you successfully defended 4 times your belt in lightweight division. The first title defense waits for you in the welterweight. Who do you want next?
Man, welterweight, now I start to enjoy my training camp, my cutting weight, fighting week, you know. For me, it's no problem. If somebody wants, let's do it. I tell them I will be ready soon. If White House, of course, I want to be in White House because it's the maybe one and only we will make the fighting in White House. I want to be in history. Now I'm already make good money, which one I enough for my family, you know. And now I have everything before it's also not coming in my dream, you know. Now I just ready, you know. I training every day, still hungry, still fighting, still want to be champion.
What would the 34 years old Islam say to the 7-year-old guy, Islam, who starts to train Taekwondo and who is dreaming big?
Just doing Islam same things, because when you become UFC champion, you understand that years you did everything right, you know. I still enjoy my life, you know. I have good life around me, a lot of good people, my family, my friends, and I enjoy every moment.
Right now in Belgrade, it's fight week for the Brave competition and the IMMAF European Championship. I mean, how do you like the thing that IMF is doing for the young kids, and the kids like 10 years old are already fighting?
What I say you before, you know, like just 1 minute can change everything for the small kids. Like the Saturday, maybe you have the Brave. The kids gonna watching, and you know, maybe someone from that arena will be champion for Serbia, you know. That's why we have to make popular not just MMA, a lot of other sports, you know. You know, I know maybe biggest example for Serbian kids, Djokovic, but tennis is a too expensive sport for beginners, you know. Maybe they can become MMA fighter or other sport.
At the end of the interview, what would you like to address to the Serbian people and the public of Arena Fight TV?
Just want to say thank you, people who invite me today here. I love to be in Serbia. I love to travel, see new country, to be good example also for Serbian kids, and we'll come here again.
Thank you so much and best of luck in
Thank you.
next subject. Thank you. Thank you.